Gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 13 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the 68th annual Kendall Arnett Basketball Tournament. Tonight, as we continue our exclusive coverage of Day 2 of California's oldest basketball tournament, your 8-4 Placer Hillmen battle the 8-3 Bear River Bruins. It's game number 8 of the Kendall Arnett Tournament, and the right to play in the championship game, and all the action starts right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. Day 2 of the Kendall finds 2 of our local sports team advancing towards the championship game as the host team, Placer Hillmen, take on their PBL rivals, the Bear River Bruins. Happy New Year from everyone here at Touchdown Productions, and welcome basketball fans wherever you are across our worldwide audience. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown, and our director tonight outside in the commander is Gil Dominguez, and of course the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team has traveled down once again Highway 49 for tonight's semifinal game on Day 2 of the 68th Kendall Arnett Tournament.
I know, Marty, and isn't this fun? The electricity is in the air, the fans are packed into Earl Crabbe, and the Placer Band is right here next to us playing at Phil Tills as these Hillmen have advanced in the semifinals once again after their big win last night against Loma Matadors.
It was a very long day, number 1 for our Touchdown Productions crew, as we covered all of the 4 games in this tournament.
That's so true. And let's go over real quick what happened last night. 2 of the locals, Bear River and Placer, went forward to the championship game, and 2 others, that would be Colfax and the NU Miners, went towards the consolation bracket. Each played today at 3:30, with Colfax coming out on top by a score of 58-51, which was a burner game. And now they will face Loma for the consolation championship, while the NU Miners will play San Juan for 7th and 8th place in this year's tournament.
Yeah, it was a very talented Bear River team we saw last night, and who, as they won easily over the San Juan Spartans, and a lot of the Bear River kids got into the game and made a contribution. It was a great day for Bear River and Placer, and now they face off to see who will advance to tomorrow's championship game. So as the teams continue to warm up, we'll pause to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of the 68th annual Kendall Arnett on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dan Looper, owner of Big O Tires of Auburn. We are celebrating our 30th year serving our community. At Big O Tires, we offer services such as brakes, shocks, alignments, and custom wheels. We carry all the major brands: BF Goodrich, Yokohama, Michelin, Goodyear, along with our Big O brand. As a Placer High School alumni and a former Hillman football player, Big O Tires of Auburn is proud to support Placer High School sports. Big O Tires of Auburn and the Placer Hillmen, the teams you trust.
Coming soon to downtown Auburn at 1120 High Street, it's Local Heroes. New owner David Kaiser was born and raised in Auburn and is proud to open a restaurant celebrating Auburn's youth and culture. Specializing in hamburgers, fries, and shakes, Local Heroes has something for everyone. It's Local Heroes, opening soon at 1120 High Street in downtown Auburn, where they always root for the Hillmen.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double, from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel, and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint, we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family at Walker's Office Supplies specialize in ways to make your business and home become more efficient. They carry thousands of products, from printer ink to pencils. You can shop in the store, order over the phone, or on the net at walkersgv.com, and they'll deliver it usually in just one day. Walker's Office Supplies, 535 Main Street in Grass Valley.
The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
And by Cinto and Graziano LLP, it's almost tax time again, and you don't ever have to worry. When your people are Cinto and Graziano, Dave Cinto and George Graziano have you covered 6 ways to Sunday, and that's because they're just more than CPSs. They're financial experts protecting your interests, managing your assets, and making your business grow. And with 2 locations to serve you in Auburn and Grass Valley, they make it easy to be on your side. That's Cinto and Graziano, where they have an eye on your future.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 13th season of local sports television, this is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying Happy New Year to our worldwide audience. Thank you for tuning in and making us the #1 sports telecast in Northern California, and be sure to tune in next time as we continue our coverage of the 68th Kendall Arnett Basketball Tournament with the championship game all across our network of stations and around the world at www.nevadacountytv.org. It's another great Kendall telecast produced by Touchdown Productions, making sports memories since 1997.
Well, here we are, Marty, another Kendall, and it looks like it's going to boil down to this game right here. I'm excited about seeing the Bear River Bruins and the Placer Hillmen square off once again on the basketball court.
Well, I tell you, Paul, this is going to be an exciting game tonight. There's excitement in the air. The house is packed. It's rocking. The band's off to our right, and the cheerleaders are off to our left. So we've got some exciting action coming your way.
You bet. You know, we can go through real quick here and talk about the tournament, how it's progressed, Marty. Maybe you can take the first break and I'll take the second.
All right. Placer played last night against Mariloma in their victory 70-53. And then Bear River, in order to get to meet Placer tonight, they came away with a win at 70-46.
And then, of course, Colfax, they played Del Oro last night. We saw that game. And that game surprisingly went Del Oro's way. Colfax losing a 59-70 contest. And then on the lower bracket, we've got Nevada Union. The Miners went down to Del Campo in a game that was a bit lopsided, 58-71. So they will move on to the consolation bracket, like we mentioned in the pregame, Marty. And Nevada Union will play Colfax. In fact, they already have. How'd that come out?
Yeah, Colfax came out on top by a score of 58-51. And so now NU will move into play against I think San Mariloma, I believe.
You're right. Yes,
no,
I believe it is Mariloma.
No, they'll be playing San Juan for the 7th and 8th place.
And then on the other side of the winner's bracket, Del Oro, we just watched that game be completed. Del Oro defeated Del Campo 66-56. And I got to tell you, Marty, I was impressed with that Del Oro team.
Yeah, they are very good. One of their key go-to guys, which we saw last night, and we talked about him a lot, was Butterfield. And he was really took charge of this game tonight, and he was the difference in the game. That's 2 games in a row.
He was really a one-man wrecking crew. Looking forward to seeing him in the championship game. One of these 2 teams, the Placer Hillmen or Bear River Bruins, will be in the championship game, and they will play Del Oro for the championship at the Kendall Arnett this year.
And so Placer or Bear River will be playing for 3rd place tomorrow night, just to see how this game turns out. So it's going to be an exciting. There are the 2 coaches and athletic directors. They're both doing the double duty. Coach Gansky, and then there's Mark Lee on the right. So he's put on quite a tournament every year. He's has the mothers from the Placer basketball team. It's the 15th year for Mark, and they set up a real nice VIP booth with great food, and they're just really nice people here. They welcome us with open arms, and we're real happy to be here.
That's so true. You know, and I got to tell you, Marty, of all the games we do all year long, and you and I will do, maybe close to 50 games this year, coming here to this gym, the Placer Gym, which is your classic Hoosier-style gym, and their hardwood floor and the band reverberating through the rafters, it's one of my favorite games to do here, and it's always a pleasure, of course, to do it with you, Marty.
Well, I thank you very much for that. As we're here for the, this is my about 8th year doing this tournament, and it's really a pleasure to come here and watch such fine basketball teams come here and put on a very good tournament. You got to hand that to Mark Lee for all of his efforts here and all his volunteers.
You betcha, it's hard work. So as we watch them warm up here before the game, we've got about 2 minutes left. We will go over quickly the Bear River team. We don't have many stats here for the Placer team. We get our stats from maxpreps.com, and they have yet to post their stats this year. We can tell you for Bear River, however, that Zach Welts and Johnny Jewett are the scorers for Bear River, followed closely by Jordan Beskeen at 10 points a game. Johnny Jewett with 12 points leads the team in scoring.
Yeah, last night Johnny Jewett had just a whale of a ball game. He really carried that team last night, and in fact, I don't think he played very much in that fourth period because they had such a big lead that a lot of the reserve players came in, and they also, I think almost everybody that got in the game last night for Bear River picked up a couple of points along the way.
I agree, at least a couple of points. My favorite player on the Bear River team, I gotta tell you, is Jordan Beskeen. I really like this young man's game. He plays good inside. He's a big player. Yeah, in his sophomore year, he started for Bear River, and he played center then. Now, they actually have some taller players that have taken over the center spot. We'll see Tommy Goodman, who is a junior. He did a good job. We saw him in the opener.
There's a good shot of the Placer band as they're off to our right, and we've got we can definitely hear them in behind us. So it's a lot of exciting atmosphere here tonight, Paul.
You can't be better than this tournament, Marty. How's that, Gil? Is that a little better?
Yeah, it's not. You sound good now, Paul. Before it sounded like you were inside a washing machine, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the headliner, Game 4, Day 2 of the 68th Annual
Well, we're almost ready to start this game, but I think they'll have the playing of our national anthem here first.
Before we meet the players, we ask that you please turn your attention to the flag and join the Placer Hillmen band with the playing of our national anthem.
Nice job, as always, by the Placer High School band.
Meet the starting lineups. First for the Bear River Bruins.
So Bear River will be introduced first. Zach Wells had a very good game last night.
Excellent outside shooter, Wells.
Jordan Biskeen.
Big Jordan with his mohawk.
And number 33, Tommy Goodman.
Looks like they almost all of them have mohawks tonight.
And now the starters for the Placer Hillmen. Wearing number 4, James
Tabor being introduced. Senior, 5'11", 160.
Number 11, Michael Jensen.
Michael Jensen, guard, senior, 6 foot, 165.
Wearing number 12,
Anthony Amara, another senior, 5'11", 170.
Wearing number 21, Darren Cincy.
Darren Cincy, the junior, 5'9", 155.
And number 23, Josh Clem.
Josh Clem, I talked to Josh's mother last night.
Head coach of the Hillmen, Mr.
She was
Barkley.
working the hospitality suite, and very nice lady.
Tonight's officials, Mr. Ray.
She had nice things to say about you, Paul.
Well, she's a very wise woman, Marty.
I can tell that. Looks like Bear River's going to have a little bit of height advantage here with the starting lineup from Placer. So going to a center court, Tommy Goodman, 6'4", junior. He'll be tipping off against James Tabor, also 6'4". So we're ready to go for this semifinal. And Placer with the ball, quick break, and there's going to be a foul called right away.
That's on Wells, a reach-in foul. He'll get a couple of shots. Michael Jensen going to the line.
Number 3, Zach Wells is first. Michael Jensen at the line.
Makes the first one, nice touch in there. Makes them both, 2-0, quick start for Placer. Bear River on the attack now. Zach Wells will bring the ball up the court. Will Gray was driving the paint, stops, puts it up, and off the iron, rebounded in there by Placer, bringing the ball up the court as Senti puts the ball up, doesn't go, tried to tip back. Wells with the rebound.
Wells wants to push the ball. They're looking for their opportunity in the fast
And
court.
down in low. That's what we saw last night. Tommy Goodman with the first 2 points. Nice fast break, Paul. Now trying to drive the baseline, and they're going to call a travel. Turnover.
Good defense on Bear River's part. Tommy Goodman collapsed on Senti.
Can't believe how many rebounds Wells gets as 5'9". He's the rebound. There's a for 3 off the iron, rebounded in there by Tabor. He'll bringing the ball up the court now. The long pass baseline, and it's blocked by Will Gray. Nice defensive play by Will.
Anthony Amara trying that shot, not getting it over. Will Gray.
So that was Jewett. Gets it down low, puts it up. Is Biskeen. Jordan Biskeen with a nice, easy basket. Bear River now on top by 4-2. Quick pace game so far. Driving into the paint, stops, shoots, puts it up, off the iron, doesn't go. Rebound, Zach Wells again. It's going to be a palm across. The ball bounced up away from him. Senti now looking to get the play, gets a screen, going around the corner, and they're waving it off. They're going to call a block. That'll be a foul.
Before the shot, though, Marty,
Yep.
I don't think they'll give him the...
Nope. Biskeen with the foul. They work it around to the outside, try to set up a new play. Coming in, gets a screen, drives in. The paint puts it up and doesn't go, but right there with the rebound and the putback is Tabor.
James Tabor, we saw him as a wide receiver, and he was excellent in football, a very good athlete for Placer.
All tied up once again. There's Goodman, cross court over to Biskine. Way across court, looking for the three. Doesn't take it. Now nice anticipation. Wells for three, and it's off the iron. Rebounded by Tabor. Fast break is Senti. There's a three-pointer and nothing but net from Michael Jensen.
And just like that, Placer pulls ahead by 3 points.
So now, Jewett with the ball. There's a three-pointer going up and nothing but net from Tommy Goodman.
You don't expect those long shots from Goodman,
No.
but he had no problem shooting that big ball.
Now, they work it around the outside. There's another three off the iron, rebounded in there by Goodman. As Jewett slows it up, brings it up to Wells. Wells dishes it off to Biskine. Now they'll work the play. And there's another for three. Nobody out there, and he hits it again. That's Johnny Jewett for three. Quick break coming down. Somebody went to sleep and let him go.
That was Goodman, and Goodman decided not to foul him wisely as Tabor had position on him on the key.
Looking for a three again. They come out this time and covered. Jump ball. Let's see. It's going to be possession Bear River.
Boy,
Good
Bear
hustle
River
in there by Jensen.
Marty, they're telegraphing their passes.
Yep.
And that's 3 times now we've seen Senti and Jensen pick off those passes in the passing lanes. Here it is here. You can see it, and then they go to the floor. Like you said, it will be Bear River ball on possession.
Now back to live action. Wells brings the ball up. Bear River works it around. Over in the corner for three. Goodman doesn't take it. Now Jewett drives into the paint, fields it back, and there's going to be a 3-second violation. Turnover, 3-second violation. That took just a little bit too long to develop, so now Placer will bring it up. Senti. In the game is harder for Placer. He sets a screen. Holloway back out. Now they work the ball around, and there's a fadeaway jumper. It's going to be, he's out of bounds. Ball was a little short there by Tabor. Wells slows it down a little bit. Now down low, and it's going to be knocked away. Good heads-up play in there by Placer. That was Harder.
Conrad Harder with the hands inside. Slapping the ball away.
Inbound, 24 seconds. Zach Wells with a shot that's off the rim. 10-9 here with 3:03 left to go. Driving into the paint all the way through, doesn't go. Rebounded by Bear River. Wells with the rebound. Being guarded in there by Senti. Boy, there's going to be a foul called on Tabor.
Tabor a little aggressive. In fact, this Placer team, Marty, is really dogging Bear River. They're picking up their man halfway down center court, and they're just not giving them any room to breathe.
Cover very tightly. Now they got it down low. Oh, nice play in there by Biskine on a nice pass.
Jordan Biskine plays without the ball better than anybody you'll see in basketball in this game anyway.
Oh, nice drive in the baseline. That is Clay Campbell in the game. His first 2 points. Looks like Placer is going to have a strong bench this year, too. Bear River still playing with their starting 5. Oh, stolen away by Campbell. Puts it up. It doesn't go. And it's going to be, let's see whose ball it's going to be.
I believe it's Bear River ball.
That ball just rolled around the rim and out.
They're going to give it to Placer. Here's a replay. We'll be able to see it. And watch, he's going so fast that doesn't take the time to finish the shot and rolls off the front of the rim.
Somebody came over the top on that one, I think. As we come back to live action. Very aggressive under that basket, Paul.
Both teams on both sides, Marty. This is a dogfight. Very fast first quarter, only a minute 53 left.
So Wells now brings it up. Gets it over to Biskine, looking to set it up to Jewett. Jewett now drives into the paint, stops, and they're going to call him for a travel. That'd have been a nice play, but he took an extra step. They're watching that very closely this year. So turnover, Bear River still on top by 1 point, 12-11. And there's going to be that'll be the 4th team foul on Bear River.
I think that was a frustration foul. Jordan Biskine really pressing Michael Jensen.
So
got him with the body.
Comes out, and Johnny Kazar comes in. Oh, nice pass down low, spin move. Dishes it back out, and there's going to be another travel call. Wells brings the ball up, gets it over to Kazar now. Tries to drive it in, can't do it. Stops, pumps, puts it up. Off the iron, doesn't go. He had a good look at the basket, but just came up a little short.
Kazar likes to shoot that basketball.
Oh, nice pass, doesn't go. Bear River with the rebound. Good defensive hustle under that basket in there by Kazar.
That'll be a backcourt.
I thought the ball was knocked away, but I guess that. Sean Smith into the game. There's a three-pointer going up, and it's off the iron. Rebounded in there by Goodman. Smith now brings it up. Passes it off to Wells. Wells now trying to set the play. Being guarded very closely in there. There's a three-pointer. Oh, nothing but net by Goodman. Second three-pointer of the game.
He is feeling it, Marty. No thought. He just put the ball up and in the hole.
Man, he had nothing but net on that one. 15-11. 5 seconds left. They're going to have to shoot it here quick. He does. Up and off the iron. Doesn't go. So, first period action is over. Bear River 15 and Placer 11.
And whoa, I'm out of breath. That was one of the fastest quarters I can remember. Both these teams intense. Defense, offense, battling for every ball. This is a championship game right here, Marty.
So far, the top three teams that I've seen in this tournament now are Del Oro, Placer, and Bear River. I mean, you're talking about some very aggressive playing that's going on and some good shooting.
I couldn't agree with you more. And you know, we were talking earlier that we thought the Del Oro team was such a strong team. Both of these teams we're seeing here tonight, both of these teams have the capability of winning this championship. These are excellent basketball teams.
Yeah, it's It's amazing. I mean, that quarter went by so quickly, and Bear River on top by a score of 15-11, and it's very exciting basketball here in this semifinal game, with the winner of this game going on to meet Del Oro tomorrow night. So Placer will inbound. Amara will input the ball. Bear River comes out. And now driving in. Then there's going to be a travel call on Amara as he took an extra step before he passed that ball. Another turnover.
This kind of tough man-to-man defense really challenges the ball handler. Both Wentz and Tabor are having trouble bringing the ball down the court because of the press.
Now here's Wells. Looking out, driving all the way into the paint, puts it up. Nice. Johnny Kazar there with his first 2 points of the game. That doesn't go. Good rebound in there by Goodman. They'll work it to the outside. Kazar now stops, dishes it off. There's another three-pointer. Nothing but net.
Holy cow.
My Goodman. 6'4" junior is his third three-pointer of the game. Wow, what a run that was, Paul.
And Goodman, that basket's looking about the size of a trash can right now. Everything he's throwing up is going down, and he's not even hesitating no matter where he gets the ball on the court.
11 points in just 9 minutes of play. Man, oh man. I mean, he's got a touch that ball just nothing but net.
Sometimes when you feel it, you feel it. But you know, the team that lives by the three dies by the three too. Most of their points have come from the three-point line, so we'll have to see if they can do a little better underneath. They're not trying to work the ball to the post at all.
When they do work that ball inside to Buskeen, that's almost a sure 2 points. But no, if no one's coming out to guard them out there on the three-point line, they're pumping it in. All right, now Placer on the attack. Strong defense stolen away, and by Johnny Jewett. They're going to call Jewett for a foul.
I believe they're going to say that the ball bounced off of Jewett's foot.
Oh, okay. So Gansky, now something happened underneath there that I was blocked out by the referee. They've got 3 referees in this game. Oh, now they grabbed him and they didn't. Normally you can't do that, but there was no foul call. Quick break, and they're going to call Kassar on a hold.
Kassar is quick and on his feet. Very, very good at defense and very, very aggressive. You saw him get a number of fouls the other night, but does a good job at dogging the ball handler.
And
let's watch the last foul here. I believe we'll see it. There it is. And see, Kassar just grabs him, Marty.
Yep.
Isn't going to let him have a chance to have that quick under the basket shot.
Now going to the line to shoot 2. First one is short. That's Clem. He gets the second one. 20-12 now. In the game is Lamarche. Oh, you're going to lose the ball. Well, maybe he was. No, the ball was. It looked like the ball was hit away from him, but they're not. Gansky's.
I think that's a good call, Marty. I think he just lost control of the ball. Gansky couldn't see it from that angle. From the bench angle, it looked like he might have been tapped away, but I think he just fumbled the ball across the half-court line.
Bear River fans didn't like that. So now Placer on the attack. Driving the baseline fadeaway jumper. It's blocked. And coming up with the ball is Senti. Puts it up off the iron. Doesn't go again. And they're going to wave it off. And there's going to be a foul called.
Yeah, James Tabor going up for that basket, held down. It looked like Goodman as he went up with a one-handed rebound. Impressive rebound, but you just can't hold the defender down like that. Tabor's got these great big long arms, Marty. Let's take a look. Here's the block. And there's no doubt about that one. That was a volleyball spike.
All right, there was a turnover by Bear River, fed down low, and that is Josh Clem. Cuts the lead to 6, and there's a timeout called by Coach Gansky.
Gansky is interested in holding on to this 6-point lead, Marty. He's up 20-14, but at the quickness this game's being played, that will evaporate in a heartbeat.
It won't take long. All of a sudden, Bear River can't. They have too many turnovers.
Absolutely true.
Yep.
And ball handling skills, both sides. When you're pressing the ball like these 2 point guards are, it really taxes you. You've got to concentrate on those ball handling skills, getting across the court, making good, solid, straight passes. Then they come back out on the floor.
Turned into more of a defensive game here with the turnovers and everything else in this second period. So Bear River will inbound. Sean Smith gets it on over to Lamache.
Good trap by Placer, and they're going to call that one cross backcourt too.
That's the 4th backcourt violation that they've had in this game so far. Good pressure by Placer.
Well, LaMarche made the mistake of stopping his dribble there, got into a corner and stopped his dribble, had nowhere to go. And then none of his teammates came to the ball.
Now they get it down low, and it's tipped out. Good heads-up play in there by Sean Smith. Coming back into the game is Jordan Biskeen. Going out is LaMarche. Now they work it to the outside. Top of the key, dishes it back out to Senti. He puts it up, it's short, and it's going to be Bear River ball. So now Jewett takes it in, throws it over in the corner to Smith. Cross court. Kassar, he's got no place to go. He dishes it back off to Biskeen. Placer on the attack on defense. And that was, I don't know what do you call that, but it drew the foul to go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a bailout's what it was. He found himself in a difficult position to make any kind of shot. Kassar, who's never seen a shot he didn't like.
That's right.
Puts the ball up underhanded and gets bailed out with a foul. Let's see if he can make one from the free throw line.
One more shot for Johnny Kassar. In for the Bruins.
Bear River still struggling at the free throw line. Hey, got that one. Pass over in the corner and doesn't go. That was Josh Clem at the baseline, put it up, and
they're going to give him a couple of free throws. Yeah, he got Biskeen up in the air that time, and Biskeen came down on his back. Couldn't recover before he came down.
First one is up and good.
We saw this young man right here, championship football run with Bear River or the Placer Hillmen.
5 points for Josh Clem. 21-16, 5-point game. Oh,
And Jewett walks. I think he was expecting a half-court
yeah,
violation,
right,
a backcourt
exactly.
violation, and picked that ball up and then walked to hand it to the referee or something. I'm not sure.
now they're going to call a push. They're going to go to the line to shoot 1-1. Bear River's in foul trouble.
That was Will Gray, it looked like, got called for the push.
Fouls on 21, Will Gray. Foul number 1. Josh Clem at the line.
And Clem will go back to the line again. Very efficient at the line, wouldn't you say, Marty? Placer.
Got a nice touch.
And the team is making their shots from the line. They're keeping themselves in this game, although they missed one. 21-17, Bear River.
Jewett now. Being, yeah, that'll be the 16th foul on Placer.
Number 12, Anthony Amara. His first.
So Smith now. Over in the corner, taking a three, up and, no, I think he was inside the line. That was 2. That was Kassar with 2 points. Now there's a 3 from downtown. That was Darren Senti for 3.
And that tightens things up, Marty. 3 points.
Yep. Good hustle in there by Michael Jensen.
Michael Jensen with the hustle.
Yeah, Johnny Jewett's got to pull himself together, his ball handling and his passing. He's responsible for this team as the point guard. He's got to execute that.
So Jewett will bring it up. Being guarded in there by Amara. Bear River saves it. They throw it away. Now they got Jensen now. They're gonna call a foul on somebody.
So once again at the line, guess who? Josh Clem again, Marty. Seems like every time we turn around, this guy's shooting free throws, and he's been making a lot of them. Placer's got an opportunity here to reel in Bear River.
Doesn't go, and it's going to be, he didn't see it, but one referee didn't see it, the other one took a guess.
That's pretty much it, but Bear River got the ball.
Oh, another pass, but Jewett's got it, and he goes up on a prayer, doesn't go, and they're going to call a foul someplace.
Boy, this game's crazy. It is going so fast. Johnny Jewett needs to settle himself down. He is a little out of control. He wants to go to the basket, use his speed, and normally he gets those lanes, Marty, and you see him going to the basket. He's just not. And then when he gets stopped, he's losing the ball.
Down to a 2-point game as Placer has fought back. Can cut it to 1 right here. And he does. Josh Clem was 6 free
points.
throws. Yep.
It looks like that will be on Bear River as well.
Man, they're just, that's 10. That's the 10th foul, and they're going to shoot 2 now.
Sean Smith will be called for that foul. I don't think that's correct. I think it was actually on number 34, James Harris, who has entered the ball game. There's our line score. Very, very tight game, obviously.
And ties it up.
Now, if Coach Gansky is smart, he'll find some way to get to the foul line on the other end of the floor. slow this game down for Bear River. They haven't scored in a while.
Now there's a foul called, and Bear River will go to the line. Cassar will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
7 fouls for Placer. It'll be a while before Bear River gets 2. Cassar will have to hit the first one.
Oh, doesn't make it. Bear River is just horrible at the free throw line. Oh, look at that. Nice put, Michael Jensen. .232 left. Bear River is really having a tough time this travel.
And another turnover by Jewett.
And for the Bruins, number 3, Zach Wells.
Jewett's going out. Wells comes in for him. 26-23. Placer's fought their way back. There's a three-pointer going up off the iron. And turnaround putback. He traveled, but no call.
That was Colin Burnett. Bear River trying to find a play now, setting up deeper.
There's a three-pointer off the iron. Doesn't go, but Bear River rebounds. And he throws it out of bounds. Boy, Bear River just making all kinds of mistakes as Harris throws that ball away.
And once up 7 points, Bear River hasn't been able to convert anything here in this second quarter, Marty.
No, they haven't. 1:48 left in counting. Now they take it down, puts it up at a foul, and is gonna. Oh, they're gonna count it. That was Will Gray. 19-8 so far in this second period. Wow, what a comeback by Placer. Got a chance to make it a three-point play here.
Well, Coach Gansky put some of his better players and his scorers on the bench. Will Gray had a hot hand from the free throw line, and he's been sitting now for about 5 minutes. I wonder if he's going to try and get him back in before half.
Will Gray now looking to try to set something up over in the corner for three. Doesn't take it. Now driving into the paint, fadeaway jumper. It's off the iron. Doesn't go. He gets his own rebound. He goes to the hoop. That doesn't go either. They're just forcing everything and nothing's going. Now they're working it outside, trying to set up a play. Is Jensen off the glass, and there's Colin Burnett with his 4th point of the game. 10-point lead now. Inside low, turnaround jumper doesn't go. He's fouled.
And I got to tell you, Marty, I'm perplexed at Coach Gansky's choice of players for this part of the game. He's got on the bench Jordan Biskeen, Johnny Jewett, and Tommy Goodman, who represent a huge part of his scoring threat. He may be trying to give him a rest, but here I would have put him back in about 2 minutes in.
Another free throw missed. 39 seconds. There's the shot, and it is good. Conrad Harder.
11-point game.
Taking it all the way in, puts it up, and he's fouled. Nice play in there.
Sean Smith, the
Sean
sophomore.
Smith.
Wow, that was An acrobatic move. Smith going down the lane finally found a crease and gave it the other hand flip. Let's see if he converts. There it is. Makes the three-pointer just when Bear River needed it, Marty. Here's the replay. Watch. He finds himself a slip. 1-2 underneath and gives it a little flip at the end. And somehow that ball finds the basket.
8-point game here. Driving, throws back, puts it up off the iron, doesn't go, and Bear River with the rebound.
8-point game. And I got to tell you, it could have been worse, Marty.
Oh, boy.
At one time, Bear River couldn't find the basket and save their lives. I'm sure Coach Kansky is glad that second quarter is over.
Look at that discrepancy there, and then the line score. Wow, 25 points to 12, and that's the difference in the spread here. With 7:07 left to go in this second period, Bear River had run off about 8 straight points, and all of a sudden they just went cold.
Yeah, we got the Placer Band right next to us here, Marty. One of the best bands in high school that you'll find here in the foothills, certainly. There they are. When they're on the football field in full dress regalia, there is nobody any better. You know that. Used to be a band guy.
All right, we'd like to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of the 68th annual Kendall Arnett on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dan Looper, owner of Big O Tires of Auburn. We are celebrating our 30th year serving our community. At Big O Tires, we offer services such as brakes, shocks, alignments, and custom wheels. We carry all the major brands, BF Goodrich, Yokohama, Michelin, Goodyear, along with our Big O brand. As a Placer High School alumni and a former Hillmen football player, Big O Tires of Auburn is proud to support Placer High School sports. Big O Tires of Auburn and the Placer Hillmen, the teams you trust.
Coming soon to downtown Auburn at 1120 High Street, it's Local Heroes. New owner David Kaiser was born and raised in Auburn and is proud to open a restaurant celebrating Auburn's youth and culture. Specializing in hamburgers, fries, and shakes, Local Heroes has something for everyone. It's Local Heroes, opening soon at 1120 High Street in downtown Auburn, where they always root for the Hillmen.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family at Walker's Office Supplies specialize in ways to make your business and home become more efficient. They carry thousands of products, from printering to pencils. You can shop in the store, order over the phone, or on the net at walkersgv.com, and they'll deliver it usually in just one day. Walker's Office Supplies, 535 Main Street in Grass Valley.
The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
And we'd also like to tell you that this broadcast is being brought to you by Cinto and Graziano. Cinto and Graziano have an eye for your future. They specialize in making your business grow. Protecting assets and managing your finances for a secure future is Cinto and Graziano's main goal. They're more than just CPAs and business consultants. They're tax season and tax consultants as well. So it's time to make Cinto and Graziano your people to help you through that maze of the IRS and get the refund that you deserve. That's Cinto and Graziano, where they have an eye for your future.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 13th season of local sports television, this is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us tonight, and be sure to stay with us after the game when we announce the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award presented by Award Innovations of Grass Valley. Paul and I will select the most deserving player of tonight's game and present him with the Player of the Game plaque. So stay tuned for the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award presented by Award Innovations of Grass Valley, coming up immediately after this telecast. And here with us at halftime, Paul, is Todd Morthorst, the sports editor of the Auburn Journal. It's kind of hard to hear, but Todd, welcome to the 68th Annual Kendall Arnett Tournament. What are you doing? You got 4 teams to cover on this, so how are you doing it all?
We've got 2 writers here every day, so that helps. And then it's basically run between here and the Journal office down the street between games. So it's a little hectic, but it's a lot of fun.
So what you've seen so far, what is your opinion of these remaining teams? We got Del Oro played well this afternoon, and Placer and Bear River are fighting it out here tooth and nail. So what's your observation so far?
I think Del Oro looks like the team to beat. Yeah. I mean, they've got their football players back. They made the second final last year, and they look like they're going to be even stronger this year. So I think they're, hands down the team to beat. But Placer is always tough in this gym, in this tournament especially, and I wouldn't be surprised if they gave them a really good game and even beat them tomorrow night, assuming they get past Bear River in the second half here.
Todd, you got to be impressed with the game we're watching here against the Hillmen and Bear River. What are your observations about this game?
Placer really picked up their defense there in that second quarter and just grabbed the momentum, and their shots started falling too. Like they didn't in the first quarter, but they caught fire there in the second quarter, and they've got all the momentum right now going in the second half.
No doubt about it. In fact, I think Bear River was living on the 3 in that first quarter. They made 4 3-point shots. That was keeping them in the ball game, and eventually that's gonna go away on you. And Placer's defense definitely dominated the second quarter, like you said. Yeah,
absolutely. And they get out and run a little bit. Mark Lee's team's not always known for the transition game, but they've got some speed, and they create some opportunities by running as
Absolutely true. And you notice the defense, there were a lot of turnovers on Bear River's part in that second quarter. We saw the point guards turning it over the ball, and that's just because of tenacious defense.
Yeah, Placer just throws a bunch of different looks at him, and if you're not ready, it's going to cause turnovers.
Well, I'm going to ask you a question regarding the last 2 football seasons. You had to cover both Del Oro and Placer going all the way to the championship game. How were you able to split your time during all that?
Well, I'm kind of the Placer beat guy, so I follow the Hillmen, and I've had a couple long seasons now, but we've got my writer Eric Gorley, who does a great job with Del Oro, and he pretty much followed them this year, and an incredible football season all the way around.
Man, you're not kidding. So, as you look at this tournament, how many years have you covered this tournament? I think this is my 9th year of broadcasting this tournament. How are you doing so far with it?
I've been to 7 Kendall Arnetts, and it was actually my first year was 2000 at the Journal, so that was my first Kendall Arnett, and there have been some incredible games here even since I've been here, and I know obviously it goes way back, and it's just an incredible tradition, and it's a really fun event.
What do you think about this 74-year-old gymnasium?
It's the coolest place to play basketball I've ever seen.
Isn't it the one of a kind?
Yeah, it's awesome. These walls just kind of have the stories of their own, you know, so it's great.
And it's the original parquet floor. I think the kids like playing here because the sound reverberates. If you've got 100 people or 500 people, it sounds like you've got a huge crowd, and they're right over your head, hovering.
Yeah, and it's like you say, it's unlike any other gym they'll go to, so it's just unique in every way.
Well, thanks a lot, Todd, and we'll let you get back to covering the game and getting your story in for tomorrow morning's paper. We'll look forward to reading that.
You bet. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Thank you very much for stopping by. That was Todd Mordhorst of the Auburn Journal. He's a sports editor, and he came down here graciously giving us some insight as to how the Auburn Journal covers these games. And now we're going to be going back to live action as Bear River will inbound the ball, and they'll be coming from our right to our left. And so we'll see how this turns out. And he went across. That's a 5th backcourt violation for Bear River tonight.
I think Bear River is thinking that this gym's too short for them. They've got an extra few feet that they're not using because they keep going backcourt. That's just the presence of a good defense.
Yeah, you got to give that to Placer. They do have a good defense. So now down low in the paint, turnaround jumper by, that's Colin Burnett. He is, no, that was, let's see, who was that?
That was Josh Clem.
Clem, yeah. I saw the 3 and didn't see the 4 or the 2. So here we go. Now Jewett's back in the game. Let's see if he can turn it around after having a tough first half. Now it's going to, no, I guess.
That was tipped, I believe.
Now they're going to call a late backcourt as Mark Lee comes up. 6 backcourt violations.
That's a record.
I've never seen that many. You might get 1 or maybe 2 a game, but 6? That's a lot of turnovers.
You cannot win a basketball game with that many turnovers, that's for sure.
There's a 3 going up. Nothing but net from Michael Jensen. 40-27. Now, going to be a timeout called by Gansky. That's probably not what he had in mind when he went into the locker at halftime, Paul.
I think Gansky would like to set up more of an established offense now, try to get his players to cut and take a pass on the inside for higher percentage shots, and he's seeing none of that. As you watched him coach the sideline, Marty, you can see his arms flailing. He was trying to get his players to cut. But when you have this kind of defense, where they're just crowding the ball handler, he's got no room to even look for a passer.
Right. Yeah, we've got a 13-point ball game right now with 7 minutes left to go. So right out of the chute, Placer comes out and really starts, they run 5 straight points to set up now with a 13-point lead. So Bear River's going to have to settle down, or they're going to just run themselves right out of this ball game.
Those 13 points is a lot of points, but certainly doable.
There's a pass, and now it's going to be a push, looks like. First team foul of this second half for Placer. Coming into the ball game is Clay Campbell. Now Biskine, a cross-court pass to Will Gray. Will Gray tries and gets it on over to Jewett. Jewett stops, pumps, puts up a 3 off the iron, doesn't go. Rebounded in there by Jensen. Jensen's played a whale of a ball game tonight. Coming out, Jensen again with the ball being guarded in there by Wells. Gets a screen from Clem. Oh, down low pass, doesn't go. Good defense in there by Jewett. Rebounded in there by Will Gray. Wells will bring it up. Biscayne now dishes off all the way across to Jewett for 3. And he hits a 3.
That's the shot they're looking for. Jewett had time to set and make the 3-point shot. And now a turnover by Placer. gives the ball back to Bear River.
Bruins number 23, Johnny Lazar.
Kassar comes back in the game. He'll replace Will Gray.
Johnny Jewett's got 2 3-pointers for his 6 points. Down low. Oh, nice pass by Wells to
That was the Biskine.
to Biskine for an easy layup. And it doesn't go, but that's going to be an offensive foul.
So Bear River's got a little momentum going. It's a game of momentum.
And timeout called by Mark Lee as he brings his squad over. 8-point game now.
I think it's a very wise timeout, Marty, by Mark Lee. You can see the momentum swing. Placer had turned the ball over twice, and Bear River converted with points both times, reeling them down to an 8-point game.
Look at the intensity of this band.
Hey, Placer fans, let's bring out those Hillmen!
Bringing the ball up to court now is Zach Wells. Now Biskine gets it on over to Goodman. Goodman looking to pass it off. He does to Kassar. Top of the key, drives into the paint, stops, and he's going to get fouled. No, they're going to call a travel.
Hillmen basketball.
Kassar is just a little bit out of control.
He tries to drive into 2 defensive players, and that's hard to do. Now stolen away by Bear River. That's Biskine now looking to set up a play. Drives into the paint, dishes it back off to Wells. Wells in the corner to, that's an air ball, comes up, but put back by Biskine on the follow-up.
Look what I found. Jordan Biskine picking it up and doing the cleanup job.
Now here comes Clem. He gets it off over to Cinti. Doesn't go. Bear River with the steal. As Jewett brings it up, and he's going to be called for a travel.
Boy, Johnny Jewett's having a rough night.
Yeah, he is.
We gave him player of the game. Watch the block. You'll see it. And this is Johnny Jewett just slamming the ball down right here. Bam. Picks the ball up, goes down the court, kind of forces the ball down the court, and then ends up turning it over. How quickly things changed, Marty. He was the player of the game, remember?
Yeah, no.
On their first game against San Juan.
So now Wells will bring the ball up. He gets it over to Goodman. Back out to Kassar. Double teamed there as Wells comes out and helps him out. Now, and it's off of Placer, I think. 4:07 left to go in this third period. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown bringing you all this exciting semifinal action. And it'll be Bear River ball. 12 seconds on the shot clock. But Bear River's going to have to set up a play here pretty soon. We've got a 6-point game. There's Wells. Stops. Pumps. Three-pointer. And he hits it. Whoa!
Jack Wells. He is a 10-point-a-night scorer, and they need him right now. Finds the shot he was looking for. Bends his knees and puts up a perfect three-point shot. 3-point game.
Well, Bear River now on the comeback trail. Down low to Clem. Turn around. He puts it in left-handed.
Josh Clem.
There's Jewett for three, and he hits it.
So the three-point barrage by Bear River continues now.
Stolen away, and Bear River saves it. Paskeen gets an excuse me pass in his face, and he's able to hold on to it. Now dishing off in the corner again to Jewett, and it's hits. He's going to go to the line to shoot three as he was fouled.
Number 3, Clay Campbell is his first. Johnny Jewett at the line shooting 3.
I'll tell you what, Marty, remind me before the next game to get myself one of these haircuts. That looks comfortable.
I don't have enough hair to cut like that.
You can paste a little in there.
Take some off of you and paste it on me. That'll work.
Yeah.
There's a good shot of Johnny Jewett. And he makes the second one. Now he's going to try for three. We got a tie ball game, Paul.
Tie ball game. Coach Gansky has decided to take out Tommy Goodman. Replaces him with number 21, Will Gray.
And you got them all.
Bear River battling back, erasing
The ball
an
is
11-point deficit.
Nice block in there by Will Gray. Over in the corner to Gray. Drives the baseline. And he's fouled. That is the 5th team foul on Placer, and Bear River with no team fouls.
That's significant, Marty.
Yeah, it is. Especially as you get later into the game. There's a three-pointer. Good look. He's got it. Johnny Jewett.
Oh, and Jewett knows that he's feeling it.
You see, he gave a fist pump. Let's see what they're going to call.
They're going to say before he ran into Jordan Biskeen, he was fouled. I believe they're going to put it on number 23. They're going to put it on Kazar. Poor Jordan Biskeen just took one in the chest.
Oh, man. So Campbell will inbound.
Well, we're saying that they had no team fouls. Now they've
Man,
picked
got
up
two quick ones.
Yeah. Inbounding again, Placer.
Zach Wells with his third foul. There's a three-pointer going up, and he hits it. Nice touch in there by Senti. His second three-pointer of the game. Wells will bring it up. There's another three-pointer off the iron, and it's going to be Bear River ball, I think. No, it's going to be Placer ball. Coach Gansky not happy about that one. Jensen now will bring it up. We got a 1-point game, 1:58 left. Bear River has fought back. Driving into the paint, but that's tipped away by Biskeen. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Fadeaway jumper, and he's fouled. They count it. Tabor
We
got
haven't
a chance
heard
to make
from
a
Tabor in a while,
Oh.
Marty. That's the first points we've seen on Tabor in a
Yeah.
while. And they decided to work his height on the low pass, getting it down low and making a great turnaround shot.
And he makes it.
They're going to take Jordan Biskeen out now. I believe Jordan's got 3 fouls after Tabor.
That last foul was on Will Gray. Wells now being guarded inside. And now out to Wells again for 3. He hits it. Nice touch in there by Zach Wells.
1-point ball game.
Down low, spin move, puts up. That makes it look too easy.
He's getting position on the basket. That time he was on Kassar. Kassar gives up 5 inches at least.
Kassar now gets it off to Jewett. Jewett drives the paint, puts it up, and doesn't go. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2, though.
And that's 6 fouls now on Placer.
It'll be 7 with 1 and 1. 59 seconds left to go. Bear River with 3 team fouls. Jewett will shoot 2. And he's got the first one.
He made 3 in a row after being fouled outside the perimeter last time. He made them all.
Yeah, he's got that one. 51-50. Now in the game is Harder. He's got the ball. He dishes it off. There's a three-pointer. Is going to be short. And Clem goes to the line now to shoot 2.
Number 22, Sean Smith. This is third.
Sean.
Josh the line, work 2.
Coach Gansky giving some of his starters a sit right before the quarter. 46 seconds left.
Clem is deadly at that free throw line.
Well, he gets enough practice. He's been there enough today. What's that, his 8th free throw?
He's got 7. This will be his 8th.
Yeah.
He's only missed 1. And misses that one. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Bear River. .44 seconds left. Tie ball game. Kassar with the ball, tries to get it in, can't do it, puts it up, but that was not a very timely shot.
No, that was badly forced. He should have looked for a pass.
Oh, stolen away. Could go coast to coast, but he holds it up. Smart play in there by Sean Smith. It was 2 on, it was. And there's a foul called on Senti, and Bear River will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. 10 seconds left to go.
So Coach Mark Lee will sit Senti down. Not a bad idea with the quarter coming. Kassar will shoot.
First one is good. Good shot of Coach Gansky. The second one is also good. .53 seconds left to go. And he puts it up. At the buzzer sounds.
What a great shot
that
in there.
was Michael Jensen.
Jensen making the most out of nothing. Going to the baseline and finding enough room to get his jumper to fall. And Marty, we said we thought this was going to be a great basketball game. Well, here it is. 3 quarters in the book, and we're tied at 53. There it is.
Man, what a game so far. That was Michael Jensen. He got that ball at the baseline with no time left on the clock, almost maybe a 1/10 of a second. Shot it up, made the 2, tied the score, and he's got 17 points.
And you know, neither one of these two teams really have shown who the best team is yet.
Yeah.
There's no dominant team. They both have had a stretch where they've scored a lot of baskets. Bear River, I keep saying this, but it's true. They're relying on that 3-point shot to keep them in these ball games. Luckily, Jewett got hot with 3 3-point shots. And then, of course, getting fouled and making all 3 free throws. This is This is going to go right down to the end. Last man with the ball wins, I think.
I don't know if I don't know what's going to happen. My heart won't be able to hold up as these two teams meet in league play starting next week on the 7th of January. So it's going to be.
Well, take deep breaths, Marty.
Yeah, exactly.
Take deep breaths. We'll make sure the paramedics on hand.
Oh, stolen away by Kazar over in the corner, and now he gets it back. Got Wells looking for three.
That's the shot they want.
Comes up short off the iron. Back in the game now is Tabor. Down low, and then they dish it back out to Turney.
They want to go inside to Turney, and they can't get the ball into him. Will Gray's doing a great job on the low post defense.
Going baseline now. They back it back out. 11 on the shot clock, down low, and that's over the back, and it'll be Bear River ball. Or did they call the foul? So going to the line is Josh Clem, Mr. Automatic here.
Right here is where we're going to see this ball game decided on the free throw line. The team that can make most free throws, in my estimation, is going to win it.
Well, there's the first one. He misses that. And they're going to call a travel, a turnover.
Oh, I don't agree with that call.
No, I think Will Gray.
He cleanly got that ball off.
One-point game now, 54-53. For a Placer, 7:13 left to go. 5-second violation. I think that might have been a quick count as a makeup. Who knows?
Yeah, let's not go there.
Yep. So now Wells will bring it up, being guarded in there by Jensen. Nobody coming out to help here. There's Wells, saves that one. That was almost an errant pass by Goodman. Now he's got to take a look at it. He's got a three coming up, and that goes nowhere off the glass.
Bear River's got to bear down on their defense right now. Protect that low post. They want to go into to Tabor.
Now they get it down there to Clem. He puts it up, doesn't go. And let's see, it's going to be a jump ball. And it's possession Bear River.
Jump ball, Bruin ball.
Boy, they've got to protect for that. Someone's got to front. Tabor underneath that basket. He's going to get position on that low post. He'll beat him right here. Now watch the replay. Look how far into that basket he is. Unfortunately for Bear River, it rolls out.
So Wells brings it up, gets it over to Biskine. And that ball is a heads-up play in there by Josh Clem. All right, that's a ball gets into Jewett. Jewett gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. That's the 8th team foul on Placer. Bear River is at 5 team fouls.
Well, I'll tell you, if they get to the line like this, and Jewett might consider just going for the basket, trying to draw the foul in the paint and get to the line. The 1-point ball game now, 6 minutes left.
First one is good.
He gets one-on-one, and the officials, Coach Gansky's not going to let him get away with 2, or less than 2.
Tie ball game again. Bear River's got a chance to go up by 1, and he hits it.
There's Coach Gansky talking to several of his players. They love this guy. They love working with him. They say he is a terrific coach, and that's always good to hear from your players.
Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying, I hope you're enjoying this game as much as we are, as this has been quite exciting this whole game, Paul.
It really has, Marty. It's been back and forth. The next 6 minutes, whoever can get to the free throw line and make their free throws is going to decide this game. But it's been offense and defense. Both teams have had their runs. Very, very good. Well-played ball game.
Yeah, we got a 1-point game right now as Bear River has fought back 55-54. And I think it's going to come down to the free throw shooting. There's a good shot of Kerry and Pete up there for doing the ball game for K-High. They're probably having just as much fun as we are. Yeah, they were the two-man crew for the Placer game last night for our touchdown production. So they're doing double duty along with Paul and myself. But we're enjoying every minute of it. So inbound will be Clem. He gets the ball back. He'll bring it up to court. Now he dishes it off. Full court press in here by Bear River. Coming up is Kassar. Oh, that was a palm of that ball right there. Didn't see it. And Clem's going to go to the line again. He's all over that ball.
Who are they going to call that one on? Maybe Johnny Jewett, number 20? Yes, it is.
Number 20, Johnny Jewett, his third.
That's his third.
Josh Clem at the line for 2.
That's a 16 foul. First one is up is no good. Conrad Harder waiting to be whistled into the game. Next one up, and that's no good. Rebounded there by Biskeen. Wells gets a screen, and he brings the ball up, gets it on over to Smith. Smith sends it on over to Kassar. He drives in. Biskeen wasn't ready for that. Jewett now. Can't drive it in, can't shoot it. So now there's 6 seconds on the shot clock. Going to take it into the paint. He does, and he rolls fingertips it right into the. What
great
a
body
play.
control. Johnny Jewett using those great feet of his, controlling the ball all the way to the basket and darting in for the 2.
3-point. Campbell now gets it down low, and that doesn't go as Clem.
Oh, I don't know what happened
I
there.
thought they stole that ball, but let's see what they call.
I think the official regrets making the call. Now they're going to call it on number 23. Let's take a look. I think it was a clean steal. That was Kassar. Now watch Kassar right here.
Oh, he
steal
did
that
hit him
ball
first.
away.
Yeah, he did hit him in the shoulder. That one is good. 57-55 Bear River, 5:04 left. Fans are getting their money's worth tonight, Paul. That one goes.
So we need to talk about a player of the game, Marty. I believe we're allowed to go with either team.
That's correct.
But I'll tell you, it's pretty obvious to me, Josh Clem is the best player on the floor.
Yeah, he's got 10 free throws. Oh, look at that steal. 2-on-1 and takes it all the way to the hoop is Jensen with his 19th point.
Placer pulls ahead by 1 point, 4 minutes and 41 seconds.
Oh, another bad pass. Down low, and he gets fouled. That's Campbell.
Big basket. Number 3, Clay Campbell coming in, darting in, managing to field the pass and making the basket.
3 turnovers in a row put Placer back in the lead. Bear River, ball handling has really gone awry here as he makes that one. 4-point game now with 4:29 left. Wells will bring it up, guarded in there by Jensen. There's a shot, nice touch in there by Wells.
Wow, they sure needed that one. Bear River gets a point finally after a 6-point run by Placer.
Harder now. Drives into the hoop. Look at that, they just let him go. Wells now it's back to 4 points. Coming out is Kazar, looking, driving, gets a screen, gets it on over to Jewett. Jewett now tries to drive, can't do it, pulls up short, and it's rebounded in there by Senti. 3:27. Got a 4-point game in favor of Placer. Oh, down low, look at this. And he's fouled, it's going to count it. Placer fans go crazy.
Just at the right time, this Placer team has made their run. Waited until 3 minutes left in the... That's Josh Clem at the line. Now up by 6 points. Now watch him as he comes to the basket, cut through. And there's Clem, wide open. And just the convert.
And he makes it. Timeout called by Dwayne Gansky.
Bruins still have plenty of time here. 7-point game, 3 minutes and 8 seconds left, but they need some stops. So far, Marty, they haven't been able to stop the scoring frenzy that Placer's been putting on.
Well, I think we're seeing the best two teams in this tournament. Along with Del Oro, ranked them 1, 2, and 3. Look at this, 13-6 run here in the fourth period with 3:08 left. So now Wells gets the ball and he dishes it off to Kassar. Fadeaway jumper, and it's no good.
That's not the shot they want.
No, and there's another one. And there's a foul going to be called on Clem, I think. Go to the line to shoot.
I believe it's on Biskine. They're going to let Jordan shoot a couple.
That's on 3, Clay Campbell. That's his second.
First one rolls off, and Bear River gets the ball back. Travel call. He just tries to do too much when he's guarded by two players. You got to just kind of stop and hold and get rid of the ball. That was a big turnover right there. 2:41 left, 7-point game. And now he gets the ball back. Let's see what he tries to take it all the way to the hoop. And it's a jump ball, and it's going to be Placer.
So this game is getting later and later if we're going to see a comeback by Bear River.
Clem now. So now Campbell now gets it off to Clem. He gets fouled, and they're going to call it a block.
I believe that'll be Jordan Biskine's fourth foul. Let's see. They're going to call, yes, it will be on Jordan. Let's see if we can see it here. Here's the replay. Boy, I thought he set himself, Marty. He turned his shoulder, though. We're told by producer Gil Dominguez in the truck that if Placer was to win this tournament, it would be the 23rd time.
28th.
I beg your pardon, 28th time that Placer was to win their own tournament. Winning about once in every 3 times they come. Every 3 years they win. Let's not put Bear River to bed yet, though.
There's a three-pointer going up, and he hits it. Johnny Jewett.
6-point game.
Cuts it to 6.
Full court press on now by Bear River. Easily broken. Clinton's going to go to the basket, looks like. No,
he stops. Get it down low, and it's, oh, look at this. It doesn't go. And Bear River recovers. Boy, that was something. Jewett now going to try to take it in. The basket does not count. He was fouled, I think, on his way to the basket.
He'll still go to one-on-one, but I thought that basket had been good.
137. We've got a 6-point game. Let's see if Jewett can cut it. No, he misses the first one.
Both teams in the penalty now. They'll both shoot 2 free throws every time they're fouled. So, Marty, for the Hillmen, who's been the top scorer tonight?
Well, that Michael Jensen, I've got him for 20 points.
And how about Clem?
Clem has got 12 free throws. And look at that. That's the difference in the ball game when you get right done.
True.
I mean, you got to go to the line. That's pressure. There's it's been a battle of quarters because Bear River has a big quarter, then falls, and then Placer comes back with a big quarter and back again. So it's been an exciting ball game. We have a 6-point game with 1:37 left to go.
There's the Hillmen coming out of their huddle. All they need to do now is hold on. Jewett will be at the line.
So he has one shot left here. And he makes it. Full court press again.
5-point game.
Clock continues to count down, 1:30. And it's stolen. That could be a takeaway. And Jewett puts it up.
3-point game. And wisely, a timeout's being called by Mark Lee. What just happened?
I don't know.
Jewett made the free throw from the line. Then while trying to pass center court, point guard Darren Senti simply gets careless and loses the ball, which results in a quick and fast play. Johnny Jewett scoring the layup. There wasn't even that much pressure on the ball. Let's look at it here. You see him bringing the ball down, and I think he just fumbles the ball here. Stops his dribble. Oh, it's just a good defensive play. And that is number 3, Zach Wells, who not only had the steal but the presence of mind to tip the ball to Jewett. Nicely done, Zach Wells.
So Jewett has got 27 points in this ball game. High scorer. And he struggled there for a while in that second period. Full court press again, 121. Timeout called as Mark Lee saw that Senti was in trouble. Well, couldn't ask for a better game than this, Paul. I mean, this is
really could.
Back and forth. Both teams have gotten hot. Fans haven't left yet. They're all yelling and from both sides. Pretty exciting basketball here.
And what would you expect? These two cross-town rivals, Placer and Bear River, both from the city of Auburn. This is the Placer tournament. You'd know that these two teams would have to square off eventually.
Looking forward to January 7th when these two teams meet again in league play. It'll be here
right
at Placer
Yep.
again.
We'll be here, won't we, Marty?
I think so. 1:15 and counting. 25 on the shot clock. Trying to run some time off the clock is Jensen. Trying to drive the baseline, can't do it. And a travel call, turnover.
Holy cow! Placer's desperately trying to give this ball game away. They had it under control.
Right. Yeah, they did. They ran off a lot of time, 20 seconds.
And now they're a three-point shot away.
Clock running down.
They need to find a good one right here.
Yeah.
That's the man right there, Giant Jewett.
Now that ball is blocked. Oh man, that was Josh Clem.
They need to foul now.
And it's out of bounds.
It's a turnover.
30 seconds left to go.
Bear River get the ball back. That was just carelessness. Darren Senti stepped on the line. Wells doesn't have a lot of time. He needs to get across court. Coach Gansky's going to take a timeout.
No, I think there was a foul call down in the paint.
Huh.
That might not be a bad plan. If you make two, you're still 1 point down. Crowd goes wild as that one is missed. I think the smart play would be to bounce it off the rim. What do you think? Try to get the ball back?
They've got 26 seconds.
He's got one.
2-point game. Now they need to press. They need to get the ball back. They may start fouling. Oh, they get the ball. The ball's in the air.
Oh, he puts it in. Johnny Lazar with 19 seconds ties the score. The fans are going crazy. He's fouled. He goes to the line now to shoot one to put him ahead. The Bear River fans are absolutely going crazy. Oh my, Paul. What happened under the basket? I looked away for a minute.
Joey Cesar basically found the ball in the basket, somehow found a way to muscle it up, getting the ball in the hoop, and was fouled in the process. There's your line score. Talk about smash mouth basketball.
Man, I tell you, it's unbelievable. I don't know how any of these two teams going to go on to one of these two teams going on to the championship game tomorrow night is going to have anything left in the tank, Paul. Because Del Oro kind of had an easy run of it. This has been back and forth.
So here we go. Johnny Cassar.
Let's make some noise. Let's bring out those Hillmen.
He needs to do what he's doing right there. He needs to bend his knees. When you're under pressure like this, you have a tendency to leave the ball short. He needs to bend his knees and find some rhythm here. Biggest shot of his sophomore career.
He got it. Bear River takes a 1 point
Oh, they're
lead.
going to say he was over the line.
What happened?
They're going to say he was on the line. And Coach Gansky cannot believe it. They're going to take the free throw away from him. I don't believe it.
How in the world did that happen?
Placer can steal it right here. Oh, a great block! It was a great block by Smith!
With 7 seconds left to go, the game is tied.
Sean Smith ties the ball up, giving possession to Bear River.
Oh, he's fouled.
Oh, there's no way that wasn't a foul.
I don't understand. No, what's the call?
How can that not be a foul? He was mugged. They're going to give the ball inbounding by Placer. They'll have 6 seconds to either get to the line. You can look for them to go underneath the Clem. They punch the ball
away by Bear River. Well, takes it in, puts it in. He's got it! Score at the buzzer! Zach Wells steals the ball, takes it in. Why, oh my, Bear River, and they're mugging each other in their corner. I don't believe it! Oh my goodness! Zach Wells stole the ball, took it down the court on a breakaway, and there's your ball game. Bear River pulls it out 70-68. What do you say, Paul? But I don't believe it. Even the coaches, Bear River will move into the championship round. Oh my goodness, everybody is stunned in this arena. Oh, Paul, look at that.
I cannot believe it. One of the best basketball games you and I have ever done, Marty.
Oh.
Right down to the Bear. I mean, there was not a tenth of a second left when he took off from the floor to make the layup at the end. Wells.
I can't believe it. Even Coach Gansky has put his arm around Zach Wells and said, I don't believe it. I was watching that clock tick down. There was 0.2 of a second left. Oh.
And a lot of confusion under the basket.
It was, yeah, there was.
There was a turnover, and then there was another turnover. They really couldn't get a handle on what was happening. But in the end, it was good defense by Zach Wells of the Bear River Bruins that ends this ball game with a victory for Bear River. And the Placer Hillmen will not get their 28th Kendall Arnett championship this year. Wow. Let's go take a look. We've got it here on replay, and let's just sit and watch as Zach Wells, number 3 for Bear River,
came in and stole that ball.
Actually, it was Johnny Jewett
that knocked it away.
He did, and Wells just takes it down the court. Goes high up off the glass softly. And look at
Gansky over there. He cannot believe it. He jumped off the ground about 3 feet. Unbelievable. He goes out to join the team. Look at the fans. I mean, the Bear River fans are just going absolutely crazy. Oh, man. What a game. 70-68. You couldn't have asked for a better game than that as Bear River advances to the championship round against Del Oro. Boy.
And once again, you see the scrum.
Oh. Even the fans walking by, the Placer fans are just going, what in the world happened? They had a 7-point lead with two minutes left to go in the ball game.
Yeah, just under 2 minutes in the ball game. And in fact, we were almost ready to hand them the game. And somehow, turnovers really played a big part of it.
Yeah, they did. Well, you got to single out 2 fine players from Placer. Yeah.
We got to single somebody out here. That's Josh Clem would be our choice for player of the game.
Get the put the headset on.
We've got Jack McCrory here.
Jack.
Wow.
What?
That's all I've been saying is wow.
What in the world happened there at the end? Can you believe it?
Oh, that was just awesome. You know, Placer does such a great job of that penetrate dish. They're in control, and the boys just came back.
Man, you ought to be very happy with this. We're speechless here trying to describe all this action. I mean, you want to take a look at that replay again?
Let's take a look. Here it is. Baby Wells. Baby Wells going all the way.
The ball was knocked away by Johnny Jewett, and then Wells picked it up.
Yeah.
Well, we got the...
we'll get another look
okay,
at it.
Here it comes. Now watch this.
Yeah, and he kept going. If he passed it, he was in trouble.
Yep. And there was about only 0.2 of a second.
Right.
Left on the clock.
Red light. There's the red
there
light.
It is right there.
Yeah.
Did you see Coach Gansky? He jumped 4 feet in the air there, and then the fans went absolutely crazy, and we're sitting there going, "What in the world happened here?"
Well, I'm sitting with Mama, Dad, Grandpa Wells, and Dean Perkins, who's the AD at Oakmont, who's his uncle, and they're going crazy because.
I mean, that was I've never seen a Bear River game like that.
Baby Wells.
I mean, you gave us a lot of heartbreaks during your course as the head basketball coach, but I tell you, here we take one more look at it here it was good anticipation by Johnny Jewett.
Yeah, well, Johnny's such a warrior.
Yeah. He had 27 points tonight. He knocks that ball away, and then Wells picks it up.
Yeah.
And then heads for the basket.
Yep, a high dribble. God darn, I'd correct him on that.
Yeah, right. He had one palm of the ball tonight, but look at this.
Look at that.
The ball is up off the glass. Now watch. It goes down. Now watch Gansky over here in the corner. Look at it. Look at it.
Marty, you got to show Dwayne that later. I didn't know Dwayne could jump that high.
I didn't either. Oh, boy.
Oh, that was so awesome. And to have it on Touchdown Production.
Oh, yeah.
It's there for a long time. That'll make Gil happy.
Yeah, that was a great scrum at the end.
Yeah.
I tell you. The fans loved it. I mean, nobody left the arena. The Placer had 7-point lead with less than 2 minutes to go in the game, and we're sitting here going, we're trying to figure out who's the player of the game for Placer, because it looked like Bear River just was not going to have a chance to come back, but a couple of steals, a three-pointer, and next thing you know.
And they lost the ball, and Steve Bach says, well, the game's over.
Yep.
And it looked like it. Boy, that was just awesome.
I was just wondering why a foul wasn't called over there in the corner when they had 7 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see it because I was sitting up in the cheap seats over there. But, this is a heck of a tournament. Mark Lee is
he does a whale of a job.
I was talking to Gansky last night that and him and I, between us, we've been to so many tournaments all over, and this is the best tournament ever.
I know it.
Mark Lee does such a great job, and the kids get T-shirts. Coaches they got a big jacket this year, and they have drinks waiting for them when they come out at the end of the game, and the floor is always sparkling clean. And then you play Placer, and you got a band and all the cheerleaders, and you're right in the middle of the vacation.
I know, isn't that something?
It's just the greatest thing. You don't see it anywhere else,
no.
Marty. This is it.
Well, tell me, since you've retired now and you've been away from this for 2 years, do you want to come back now after watching this?
No, I've been. I was sitting next to the superintendent, Ralph Swenson, and I said, these are the games that used to keep me up at night.
Yeah.
They did. They kept you up. You can't go to sleep. You just, Gansky won't be able to sleep tonight till 3, 4 o'clock. Because his brain. Yeah. But you should, Gil. Give him the DVD. But his brain is on that floor with those kids.
Oh, yeah. No question about that.
He'll just keep rechewing this thing over, win or lose. Yeah.
Do you think that with the way that both of these teams played tonight that they're going to have anything left in the tank against Del Oro?
Oh, I don't know.
How do you get fired up again? This was so intense tonight.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. These tournaments are tough because it's 3 days in a row, and you're not used to that. And then you don't do it again until you get to even at the end, you still get a day or two in between.
Right.
But, Gansky, I've been telling people this. He took over the AD and basketball job, and he's doing such a great job. And Rich Tosky, his assistant, is a perfect compliment to him. And, they put in the time, and they're doing a great job with these
certainly
kids.
Are.
It makes me feel good as the old guy.
As you can pass the torch on. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm nobody now.
Yeah, but you're...
All right, Gil. Nice talking to you guys.
All right, thanks for stopping by, Coach. Boy. All right, well, Paul, we can catch our breath now, and I tell you, this was a fun game to do. I'm glad you and I were able to have the opportunity to do it.
So now we'll see tomorrow, Marty. We'll go see Bear River, and they will play the Del Oro team.
Right.
And we'll see that tomorrow. You and I will do that game tomorrow night. That will be exciting. And after we've saw both teams now, Marty, what do you think about that matchup?
Well, Del Oro's pretty tough, but you got to hand it to Bear River. They came back out of from oblivion here, after that bad second quarter. And look at this, it was just unbelievable. Placer put on a one whale of ball game. All right, your executive producer and director for tonight's game, Gilbert M. Dominguez.
Titles and replay, and remote coordinator, that's Sean Krzyzewski.
Your announcers for tonight's game. We got anything left in the tank for tomorrow? Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown.
We always got something left, Marty. Chris Glass, A.E. Stewart, and Linda Mingers were on cameras tonight. Thanks, crew.
And office manager doing double duty as Linda Mingus.
Technical engineers, Paula Kelsey.
Remote facilities provided tonight by the Commander 2. Commander 2 Maintenance, Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Touchdown Sportswear, DK and Stitches. Player of the Game Award, Award Innovations. Touchdown Accounting, Cynthia Graziano, LLP, and Diane's Booking. Yeah, boy, give us a call. Tell us how we're doing on these games. I'm sure loving it. 274-2206. Ask for Gil. Oh, I catch my breath. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, and the entire Touchdown Production sports team. So happy to bring you this exciting Kendall Arnett tournament. We'll see you next time on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.